And each cause number, are there any applications?
No applications.
And each cause number, Mr. Albert, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment in each cause number?
I do, Your Honor.
State in the cause number ending in 4655A, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
I believe so, Your Honor.
And the cause number ending in 4656A, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
I believe so, Your Honor.
And the cause number ending in 4657B, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm sorry, Mr. Albert, and each of the cause numbers, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, you're charged with burglary of a building as a habitual. That makes those cases second-degree felonies. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Right here, Judge Boyd is carefully explaining Albert's rights, and this is standard in felony plea proceedings. But notice how she keeps repeating, "Did you understand?" over and over. That's not just for formality. When a defendant pleads guilty, the court has to make sure the plea is knowing and voluntary, meaning the defendant truly understands what they're giving up. The right to trial, to remain silent, and to confront witnesses. But if you watch Albert's tone and posture, it's clear he's not taking this as seriously as he should. This man is facing up to 20 years in prison, and yet he's responding like it's a grocery list. What's your take? Is he just nervous and detached? Or does he genuinely not care about what's happening? Comment below, because it's hard to tell if he's resigned or just rude.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? In each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
By entering into this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into pleas in these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offenses?
I believe he is, Your Honor.
Mr. Albert, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain agreement with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. You are to agree that you've been previously convicted of 1 or 2 more felonies for enhancement. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications. The cases will run concurrently. State will take in consideration CM 118202, 118206, 118347, and it's to be restitution to the complainants. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then in cause number 2024 CR 4655A, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
And to the enhancement allegations, how do you plead? True or not true?
Yes, that's true.
Well, I mean, are they true or are they not true?
I mean, I ain't get the reading, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I signed it. It's true.
All right. Well, let's do it this way.
No, I signed it, ma'am.
This is where things get awkward. When Judge Boyd asks whether the enhancement allegations are true, basically confirming his prior convictions, Albert gives one of the most confusing answers you'll ever hear. He says, Yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't get the reason, I guess. Then doubles back. No, I signed it, ma'am. That's true. It's almost like he's arguing with himself. Legally, this is huge, because if a defendant seems confused or hesitant during a plea, the judge could stop the entire hearing to ensure it's valid. Yet Boyd gives him every chance to clarify, staying composed the whole time. It's a perfect example of her professionalism under pressure. But be honest, if you were the judge, would you have stopped this plea and ordered a competency check? Or do you think Boyd handled it perfectly?
All right, so you're saying that the habitual offender enhancement allegations, you're saying that those are true?
It's true.
All right. And then in cause number 2024 CR 4656A, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And to the enhancements in that cause number, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
And in cause number 2024 CR 4657B, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And to the enhancements, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
State, do you have any evidence to support the defendant's pleas?
Each case should be contained in Exhibit 1 of the attachments, Your Honor.
No objection to State's Exhibit 1 on each of the 3 cases, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the documents entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, in each cause number, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty in the court.
And there it is, the verdict. After reviewing the evidence, Judge Boyd finds Albert guilty on all counts and confirms the enhancement as true. Now here's what that means. Because he's a habitual offender, each burglary charge that could have been a second-degree felony becomes enhanced, pushing him toward the upper end of the sentencing range. But Boyd still gives him 4 years per case, and crucially, they'll run concurrently, meaning he'll serve them at the same time instead of one after another. That's actually lenient, considering his attitude and record, and even now Albert barely reacts. No apology, no remorse, just silence. Maybe he's numb, or maybe he really doesn't care. What do you think? Does he deserve the judge's mercy, or did she go too easy on him? Let me know in the comments.
Will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea are true and based upon state's exhibits 1 and attachments. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Ask the court to follow the plea agreement, Your Honor.
All right, and the cause number 2024 CR 4655A. The court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2024 CR 4657B, 2024 CR 4656A. Taking consideration CM 118202, 118203, 118347. There's to be no contact and restitution to the owners of Golden Chick. Located at 2299 Northwest Military Highway. There's to be no contact with Jodeci, Jodeci Clayton. All right, is there anything with regards to sentencing and that cause number? Anything else?
Not from defense counsel, Judge.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because it is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And cause number 2024 CR 4656A. Court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Judge.
Yeah, for now.
Yes. Oh, and Alfonso, I guess these are the...
And that's the end of it. The court sentences Mr. Albert to 4 years in prison on each count, a $2,000 fine, and complete loss of his right to own or possess any firearms. Because this was a plea deal, and because he waived his right to appeal, there's no second chance here. Judge Boyd handled this case with remarkable patience. She followed procedure to the letter, ensuring every legal box was checked, even as the defendant seemed to barely engage. What stands out most is how the courtroom dynamic reveals two extremes, one of absolute professionalism and one of total disregard. It's a perfect snapshot of how justice works, calm, precise, and unwavering. No matter who's in front of the bench, if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns just like this. You won't want to miss the next one.